Hey there, hi there, Scorpios, and welcome to your reading for the month of October. So, let me start here for you. Okay, so we got some stuff going on. We've got this Ace of Cups energy, new feelings, emotional awakening, love overflow, astrology, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, classical element, water. Yes, coldness, emptiness, emotional loss, feeling unloved, numerology, pioneering, leading, alpha, dominance, ambitious, originality. Okay. So there's definitely something here like you're feeling like your I feel like your original plan for October is not working out the way you thought it was going to work out, but that's okay. I feel like you're pivoting here to new emotions and new feelings. And while that may not result in exactly what you were hoping for, it's going to result in what you desperately needed all along. And I feel like that's why the Ace of Cups is coming in for you at this time to maybe not give you so much of a material reward, but an emotional reward. Um, and I think that's going to awaken you. Ace of Wands, really, your creative sparks are flying here. The universe is handing you the answer to all of your questions and all of your problems. Like little by little, I feel like you're piecing together um, and this is you have the King of Pentacles. All right, so you have this energy of kind of this playfulness, this sort of like more free spirited individual who isn't really necessarily um, focusing so much on um, like negative things. Okay, I feel like they're focusing on a lot of positive things, which is like a breath of fresh air for you. And this is bringing in the Two of Wands. So this is changing your perspective on a journey that you want to bring forth and manifest. Yeah, we have touch. I feel like there's something here about like sensory and touching and feeling that only you can really like see. And it's like deeply rooted into like the essence and the core of who you are as a person. I feel like you need feeling, touching, right? I feel like you need to like touch something to know it's real. Like you can feel something, but unless you actually like touch it, like that saying, seeing is believing, right? Well, other people think believing is seeing. So I think there's two different things happening here. I think you're of that, like, I feel like you're of that essence where you're trying to touch something that seems like almost like out of reach, but the Ace of Wands is like literally handing you it. Okay, like if this wand was to have a hand pop out, that would be it, right? That would be connected somehow. And this Ace of Cups, another hand reaching out to give you some emotional fulfillment that you want. The horned one, the wild herdsman. Okay, this is a hermit energy, but it's somebody who isn't like, I feel like they're very like guarded, but they're not afraid to like for you to see them being guarded, or they're not afraid for you to see them in their own home or their own habitat. It's not like they don't want anyone there, or they don't want you there, they don't want to see you. I think they actually do want you to see them in their environment. And it's a wild energy. There's definitely a wildness here. There's even the fox here. Yeah, Eight of Swords. Okay, so you're torn, I think, between releasing yourself and wanting some sort of freedom or sense of freedom, and also holding on to a lot of things from the past that made you feel a certain type of way. I feel like a lot of people put like labels on you, told you you were a certain kind of person, but you're a very like guarded person, actually, a lot like the wild herdsman in a way. But he's more, I feel like he's more real about it. Like he's like, yeah, I'm guarded, but I'm not afraid to tell people that, and I'm not afraid to be that way. And I think you are in that beginning stage here. So I'm definitely picking up on like two different energies of people. Page of Cups. Yeah, this person definitely has feelings for you. Um, the reunion, soul recognition, collaboration, partnership, friendship. Yeah, this person definitely wants a friendship with you, a collaboration with you. There's a spiritual alignment happening. I feel like your ancestors, your spirit guides are awakening you to how this can manifest and how this can work. All right, so I'm also getting adorn. Okay, so you have like a faceless woman with a heart necklace, and there's like the red devil mask, and then there's like the woman mask, which is like giving me like um triple moon goddess, Hecate, um energy, goddess energy. She's like choosing between the two, or maybe she's just like aware of these two, and the word is adorn. So I feel like there's something happening here where you're trying to like figure out like how these two energies are gonna like coincide with each other, especially when there's feelings here. Yeah, the youth and the father. Wow. You're definitely dealing with like a very like masculine, like mature energy, and also a very like still learning who they are energy and who they want to be. Two very different energies. And I feel like you're sort of like stuck in the middle here. Yeah, Ace of Wands coming through. There's a lot of fire. There's a lot of passion with this energy, Scorpio, with this connection here. And the only thing making sense to you is the Wands, the Ace of Wands. Okay? So yeah, this person's a player. They're strategic. Queen of Pentacles, or maybe they think you're a player and you're the strategic one. But I think for you, honestly, you're dealing with a lot of players. Okay, Scorpio. And I feel like they're trying to put it on you as like you're the player or you have to be the strategic one. The Queen of Pentacles doesn't like mess around with that energy. You know, she's very like confident. She's very sure of herself. She knows how to self-love. She knows how to self-care. She knows how to value herself above everything else. And for you to be stuck between a very like immature energy, you know, that still has a long ways to go, and a very mature energy that is like giving you like, it's also interesting how the father and the horned one are very similar. They both have like antlers. They're both like outside, you know, with the antlers here. It's something like you have to decide ultimately for yourself. Yeah, the standing stone. Um, there's definitely a journey that's going to be made soon. Thorns, weave together the crown you deserve. Eight of Wands. Yeah, the message for you is weave together the crown you deserve. Okay. Like all these messages coming through, that's the main one that you need to hear at this time is like you deserve to wear that crown. You deserve to be in control. Three of Swords. Yeah, this came up in my last reading for Cancer. So again, there's a theme here of like third party actions, third party energy that doesn't want you to feel good about yourself, doesn't want you to feel like you're in control of your life here, but you very much are. And then you have Temperance. Okay, this is pouring back into yourself again. Okay, and releasing whatever it is that was like keeping you back from like achieving that possibility of pouring into yourself again and giving yourself what you need to keep going and keep growing. All right, so let's see here what else we have here. Six of Wands. This keeps coming through. Victory. This energy I've been seeing a lot. So, I feel like this time around with this Six of Wands energy, Scorpio, you're really feeling the like heat of the fire. Okay, like it's getting hot in here. Okay, yeah, discovery. I think you and this person have like this discovery energy that needs to like happen or like wants to happen. If it hasn't already, you're ready for this discovery with this person. So I know this reading is like I'm jumping around a lot from like you basically like feeling more empowered, feeling more loved, giving to yourself more, um, releasing that Eight of Swords energy because it's really like the wild herdman, the horned one, like that energy wants you to like focus on all of like the good things that are happening and not focus on all the bad things. Yeah, like the Five of Pentacles would be a bad thing, right? That would be a negative thing. That's really strongly linked though to like this person having feelings for you. Like they've seen your struggles, they know what it is that you have seen and felt, and I feel like they want you to release that along with the Three of Swords energy, which is like rainy, cloudy, stormy day. Like don't let that keep you from your discovery. Don't let that keep you from your happiness. Don't let that keep you from giving yourself the crown that you deserve. Okay, the victory that you've already won. Okay, because you've already gone through that purification. Yes, you got that purification. um Raise your vibrations by caring for your energy. Okay, this is what you need to do for yourself. Okay, like forget like what other people um want to say about you or want to like, you know, have control over you or whatever with that Eight of Swords. Forget that, and purification happens. Tower energy. Okay, so it's not like you can't be happy or you can't find happiness. It's just you have to have that like moment where you feel like it's time to break free from something here. Seven of Cups. Yeah, possibilities, choices. um Interesting how it's cups and temperance. Like your guardian angel of temperance wants to remind you is like there are all these different options available for you. You just have to go out there and like explore them. The Lovers. Yeah, and then that's what's going to unite you with your person and who you want to be with. Okay, and that's what's going to make the ultimate like new shift in your energy for October. Yep, Two of Cups. Again, two playful cats, like enjoying a drink together. This is something that you feel you want, you feel you deserve. King of Pentacles. Yeah, that came through earlier too with the cat card. So that's coming up twice again. So some major synchronicity coming through. Yeah, I feel like this person, yes, they're mature. Yes, they are like know what to say and like, you know how to like make you feel valued and remind you of value. You're valuing yourself, but they also know how to be like playful too and have like a good time and have fun with you. Oh, wow. Yeah, the moon energy, light and dark. Wow, there's a major like spiritual battle happening right now. I feel like with this moon energy, this could be that like shift between like good versus evil, right? And then the Lover's card again. Wow. Okay. Okay. That's twice now. Okay. So, yeah. Nine of Cups. Yeah, an emotional like energy of, like you're not placing any you're not placing any like really like hardcore type of like I don't know. With the Queen of Swords and the Nine of Cups, letting go. Yeah, you're not placing a huge amount of like control in this in like in this reading. I feel like with the Lovers coming out, with the Lovers energy coming out here twice, it's almost like you're not you're not really like you're letting go of the past. Okay, there's like these dark shadows in the background that are like trying to call you to like a dark place, and you're not having it. The Queen of Swords is just like not having it. She's like not about that. And the Nine of Cups, like this woman is like a queen too, right? She's like, no matter what challenges she faces on like an emotional level, on an intuitive level, she's not letting that, and dolphin is like the spirit animal back here, like so very like smart, very spiritual. um you're you almost have to kind of like just say, you know what, like you're not gonna you're not gonna let someone else have like this like control or power over you, where your life has to be miserable and your life has to be like just not a good life, right? And like you want to have fun, you want to like let go of the darkness, let go of the shadow stuff that's like holding you back. um Nine of Swords, it's almost like you have to release a part of yourself so that you can feel good again. Speaking out, yeah, your voice is released, express yourself frankly. Okay, so that's really what's going to help you in October, is just like speaking out and releasing that, the gift of giving. Aw. So I am blessed and grateful for my generous heart. Okay, so I feel like the more generous and the more giving you are to yourself, the more you're going to feel like you're on the right path in October. um Seven of Wands, yeah, you might still come up against some resilience. There might be some pushback with that, just to keep in mind. um but you know, overall we have the Queen of Swords energy, which is again, and twice now, again, it's a number of reminders, like you're cutting through the bullshit. It's like no more bullshit. You know, you're telling the truth about what it is that you want and how you want to move forward. And yeah, look at this Temperance card and present. Journey into the garden to escape the two eternities, the past and the future. Temperance. So you're presently moving into a new energy where you're going to feel um you're gonna feel a lot of reassurance that you're like moving through the negativity and toward the success that you want presently. Okay. Yeah, so that's good to know. Then we have here the Nine of Wands again here. This came up earlier, and you see the little girl looking at this man and woman kissing, and she looks like really pissed, like, you know. So like, is that her mom, is that her dad? I don't know, like, who is this person kissing? King of Cups, again, another message for you, okay, of love. Villain, you can always rewrite the story. Okay, so I feel like somebody wants to paint you as the villain, and you're like fine with that, but at the same time, it's been a long time. Think long term as you are building something to last, gradual, unfolding future. Okay, and then you have here the Six of Pentacles, the woman giving this dog a bone, right? So there's that too. It's like, where do you draw the line between like what other people think or care about, and like what do you actually care about? Yeah, Knight of Pentacles. Yeah, there's someone here really has you on their mind a lot. Yeah, there's somebody here who's like really, I feel like, deeply like invested in like keeping what their perception is, like, to the point where these other people riding on the carnival ride are just looking at this one person being like, what is this person doing? I don't know. Like someone who could be stubborn and unmovable, unchangeable. But I feel like that's, look at this. There's like the guy with no shoes and a hole in his hat, and he's just playing his little like flute for some money. Um, and then there's the Lady of Justice, again, coming through here. And then there's a man looking at the statue of this woman. He's holding a bouquet of flowers. The woman is like the lamppost. Um, so I feel like for you, you're like moving and shifting through other people's energies to find the energy that works best for you and is what is you're being called to do for this month of October. Um, a lot of it has to do with fate. Okay, it has to do with like the devil energy. So I think that you are trying to move towards someone or something that was fated for you. Like destiny is bringing you together for a reason. Yeah, Knight of Swords, someone charging to you toward you again. That like person that wants to go toward you, and Four of Swords. Okay, a time of rest and peace, and Three of Cups, a time of celebration. So the rest and the peace is the celebration, and the fates are trying to tie you together or bring you together with someone or something, that an energy here that is really in tune with you and your desires and what you want, like what you desire basically. Okay, so, or who you desire. Take it how it resonates. Okay, Scorpio, that is what I have for you. Love and light always. Thank you so much for watching. Till next time. Bye.